Hey everybody, welcome to Behavior Bites Boosters. Remember, these are very short videos that we think can turbocharge some of the other content that we put out through Behavior Bites. In our last Behavior Bites Booster, we talked about first attention to best conduct. In preparation for that video, Brad and I were talking about what did it do for the kids where that isn't really working. What's next, Brad? You've got a really good take on this.
All right, guys, the name of the game here is avoid power struggles, okay? And we're going to do that through a strategy that I call crop dusting, Mike. All right, so think about it like I go do my business and then I get the heck out of there, okay? Get it, Mike? Crop dusting?
I know I'm familiar.
Yeah.
So.
Here's what teachers do, and I am absolutely looking in the mirror when I say this, right? Teachers have a bad habit of redirecting a student, and then what do? We stand there and we watch them to make sure that they're going to comply with that direction that we gave. Most kids are going to do that. Occasionally, we're going to have kids who are going to dig in their heels and refuse to comply with that. Like, oh, I think this is worth the fight. When I give a redirection and then stare at you and wait, I have just created the conditions where confrontation can exist, and I want to avoid power struggles. This is what this can look like, okay? First of all, praise in public, correct in private. I'm going to walk up to my student, get on their level, and in a respectful tone, I always say these two things. You know that I like you, and you are not in trouble. But I can see that you're getting distracted by the other kids sitting around you. I want to talk to you about this. Do me a favor. Move to that seat at the back of the classroom, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to talk to you. And then I'm gone, you guys. I leave. I go and I find something else to do. I check on some other kids. I look up, I check what's on my board. I do something else. I give that kid time to process what I've said. We don't give kids enough think time and processing time. He gets to think through it. He gets to process his own emotions. Is this worth the fight or is it not? And I give him time to actually comply. Most of the time, even defiant kids, even upset kids, they will follow a reasonable request if we give them the time to do it. That's what I've done. I forced myself to give that kid processing time. And now I can come back and I can make sure that relationship is good, get that kid into a good place.
I love that approach so much. It's non-threatening, it's respectful, and it maintains the dignity of the kid. It's so great. So.
It's called crop dusting, everybody. Give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. It works pretty well. Go forth, do good things.